We have a lot of influence and we don't have habitats yet, so instead we are going to change our vassal agreements. If you have the Overlord DLC, you can turn a vassal into either a Prospectorum, a Scalarum, or a Bulwark. We'll be turning this vassal into a Prospectorum. However, before you post about this not being in the base game, I will show you how to change your agreement so you are getting similar results out of your vassals with or without the Overlord DLC. If you don't have the Overlord DLC, don't pay attention to Steam reviews. Out of all the DLC, I think Overlord brings a lot to the table as far as content is concerned. Overlord is a really good DLC and I highly recommend it. But if you don't have the Overlord DLC, do this. Set Overlord conflict to all, independent diplomacy, expansion permitted, and unified sensors. Set basic resource contribution to 15%, advanced to 15%, and research to 15%. Do this and you should be all right without any DLC. If you don't have enough influence or acceptance to change it all at once, that's fine. Change what you can and change the rest later when you have more influence and they should have more acceptance later on. If you have the DLC, great. Your first vassal should be a Prospectorum. To change, click Vassal at the top right corner, select Prospectorum from the drop down menu, set to Independent Diplomacy, Expansion Permitted, Unified Sensors, leave everything else untouched. We can set Overlord conflicts to all later. Word of warning, this costs 3 influence a month while transitioning, so make sure you got plenty of monthly influence gain like we have now. Don't do this unless you've claimed all the systems you've wanted to claim. Timing is key. Okay, acceptance is checkmarked and we have enough influence. Let's click proceed. You should get the message that they're converting into a Prospectorum. By the way, look at all the resources we are getting now that we changed our vassal to Prospectorum, because we are taking 30% of their basic resources and 15% of their advanced resources. However, we are sending them research so it can be a trade-off. We will need to make a Scalarum next to offset this.